Eta. Neighbor told me that my children should stay away from her child and property. Am I the asshole? I have lived in my neighborhood for almost 18 months. The lots are rather small, so everyone is right up next to one another. The neighbor across the street has a child a couple years older than one of my children, and they play together frequently. Yesterday, this neighbor sent me a message via social media saying that another child called another child a derogatory term. The child that said this term is a neighborhood kid that my child plays with occasionally, not my child. The child being called the name was her child's friend. My response was polite and concerned. I told her I would speak to that child, even though he is not mine, and tell his parents and have a talk with my child to ensure they know that behavior is unacceptable. This morning I woke up to a message asking if my child and I were looking in this neighbor's car windows with a flashlight. I explained that my child lost her phone while playing with all the kids in the street, and that Find My iPhone was pinging right where her car was. Since her child was outside, approximately 13 years old, we looked under the car and on the roof of the car as well as on the hood. It may have looked like we were looking in her car. We did not. But her child was there, so we did not feel this was inappropriate. Now the neighbor is saying, I instructed my child to turn the other way and not hang out with your kids anymore. And since there are no boundaries, just stay away. I feel like this is being a bit blown out of proportion, and I'm wondering if I am the a-hole. I have no problem respecting her wishes to stay away, but why the aggression? There is more background to the story in which the child who had been called a derogatory name had stolen items from my child. I'm not saying the name calling was okay. In fact, it really upset me to hear that happened, but I do not quite understand why my neighbor is upset with me and my children.